Welcome back to the channel. Here we go again. So we're now back from holiday. Doris performed absolutely brilliantly in all respects except for one, the electrics. As you're aware, we had a small electrical issue regarding a socket blowing. Okay, so this is the deep set socket that I was on about. You can see how thick it is compared to my chunky piggy fingers. Right, and I think the reason it was getting hot is that this was in a shallow back box designed for drywall, so we've now changed it to get a plastic version of the same socket, but the other socket, which I will show you. So this is the one that I had under the sink. You can see there that the two poles just crossed and blew the socket. So we're now back. What we've been up to then? Well, kitchen's out again. Good chance to clean up anyway. So did look at moving the sockets. I can't because of how I've routed the bloody cables. So we're taking other steps to resolve that one. So what we've done is sorted out the socket. New socket is on, and it's been, well, easy to show you. Okay, so what we've done then is put the socket on, siliconed all around the socket. We've also siliconed all the way across the top of the board, all the way across to the other side of the unit. I can do the rest as and when. A backsplash is on. Well, it looks like much, but it is actually just enough. We've got to keep it obviously low so that we can open the window via the handle. Do excuse the mess. The cooker is now siliconed in, so it's now a permanent fix in there. We've got a great hole at the back for the plug access, and we are going to put a shroud around just around the outside of the socket to come round and down, so anything that comes in is not going to go in that space. A little bit more forethought on my part. That would be this side. Never mind. It is what it is. So this is just a piece of 40mm wide alley that we've sprayed up. If I go around the other side, oh, there. So we sprayed it up black, so it's in keeping. That too has been siliconed in, as you can see. So, and then we've also siliconed the edges now, which is something we didn't do before. Again, didn't think we needed to, and we've used black silicone sealant for all of this. It just needs a tiny little bit of touch up to make it nice. Then the kitchen can go back into place. And then the fridge, as I said, the fridge worked fabulously. I can't complain at the fridge at all. It did keep temperatures lovely for all of our stuff, so that worked really well. That just ran on 12 volt the whole time, running off the leisure batteries at the back corner there. As you can see, the mattress is back out again just while we do the renovations, because we're going to try and get this cupboard done this week, so that we've got additional storage for anything and everything. I've got a new MCB to go in there to fix that one. That socket, as you know, has been replaced with a nice white plastic dual USB. We're going to pull USBs up to this end. Sorry, helps if I show you that. So we're going to pull USBs from down there to up here inside the cabinet for the fridge so that we can access it along with USBs. Sorry, 12 volt with plug-in socket and USBs. We've got sockets on order that should be here today to go into here for the bed. That'll give us 2 USB type 3 in that corner, running off the fuse board. All of these will be switched so we can turn them on and off, and we'll put one that side, and if I can do it, we'll put one that side. If not, we're going to put one up in this junction box. That only takes 5 amp. As I said, we've only got 6 running off of there as it is, and in fact the lights don't actually take 6, they only take about 4. So we'll put a 6 amp socket up there with 2 USBs as well, just so we can charge camera batteries and stuff like that. That cupboard has to be sorted out because it's full of soundproofing and junk, and then obviously the cupboard to go here. We've got the material, so we're going to see if we can get them done as well. Let's finish obviously the strips on the edges just to seal in the roof, and then once the cupboards are up we can do the side to side joint covers, which will just finish that off. Change of floor plan. I'll come out for this one. So change of floor plan. We're now not having a bench seat here as it stands. That's as it stands. But what we're going for instead is, if I move the fridge out of the way so you can see, so we're going to put cupboards there instead, using wall cupboards, which we're going to have to alter to bring them down to the correct height so they slide under. They'll go back as far as the face edge of the wheel arch there, and be screwed, so we'll get a couple of them in leading up to the fridge with the same colour doors as these, with the same handles as these, and that will just give us a lot of extra wall store, because we found that we use the camping chairs anyway, and with the size of the dance floor, as I do like to call it, we can get 2 camping chairs in here and still have space to move without too much of a worry. So there's no point in building a permanent bench when the camping chairs are in or out, depending on the weather. So we're going to go with that option for the moment. We can always adapt it later on if we need to, but that's the plan for the moment, is to put a couple of units there once they come back in stock in my favourite store, and then we'll do a cut piece joiner here just to give us a perfect seam against the wall, and then they'll get screwed into place at the top and at the bottom to form the face, and that'll go all the way from one side to the other to an adjoining facing piece, which will link up with the kitchen cupboard, which is this one, which we had to take off obviously to get this one out. So that's where we are at the moment. So another long weekend ahead of messing around fixing Doris, and we will, we'll check in with you each time that we're doing stuff. So we just wait for all this silicone to dry, and then we'll do the cover piece for the wall, and then we can put it all back together. As I said, she performed brilliantly. Other than that, my lovely work, if I flick you around, is now in tatters. So end it for here, and thanks for watching. Do give it I'll tell you what, let's flick you around. Oh, I don't know how you do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do give it a thumbs up and a like, and please do subscribe. Thanks to the new subscribers that we picked up when we were away in the Peak District. Very much welcome to the channel. Please do tell everyone about us. this is a continuing struggle of Doris. So we will get there with her. So like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and we'll see you soon.